Well, the four skills, as we know them, are listening, speaking, reading and writing. That's how we always say it, listening, speaking, reading and writing. The reality is that we need all four. If we're going to be able to use the language in a meaningful way, we need all four. And if we have an education system that focuses only on two, we're basically disenfranchising some people in the system. Because some people will be good at grammar and vocabulary, some people will be good at reading or listening, but equally some people are going to be good at speaking or writing. And at the moment, they have no opportunity to show that. And for me, that's a critical problem with the system, because it's not fair. Many education systems think they're measuring students' ability in English, their proficiency in English or in whatever language. But really what they're doing is they're taking a small part of what a person knows or needs to know. So it's like testing your ability to drive a car by your ability to sit down and hold the wheel. It's not testing everything together. It's not giving you a complete picture. And to really understand a person's language, you really need to know how well they can use that language and how well they can apply the things that they have been taught in school. I was teaching here in a national university in the early 1990s when the communicative approach was introduced to the curriculum first, and nothing happened because there was no attempt to change the assessment system. There was no attempt to train teachers appropriately. It was just introduced and then ignored. So for me, this is part of a big argument that we've got to think about. If we're representing spoken language in the classroom, we've got to think about the curriculum, we've got to think about the materials, we've got to think about teachers and teacher training, we've got to think about assessment and testing. We've got to think of all of these things at the same time. If we don't, it's not going to work. I think a lot of governments around the world now are beginning to see that introducing four skills is becoming a very important part of their education system. Having the ability to use the language is based on four skills, not on two. And having that ability to use the language then opens those opportunities at an individual level. So it makes it possible that you can take on jobs that you would not have an opportunity to take on without those skills. But also at the national level, for a policy level, for companies, which is critical, and for the government, it's absolutely critically important that they have a population who can use the language in a meaningful way.